Hey everyone, this video is finally here. I know it's super long overdue, but I honestly haven't had time to record it. And I'm also not really familiar with how all this tech kind of works. I don't make videos, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve, but hopefully this video is done right and the settings are all fine and the audio sounds fine. So today I'll be showing you my Minecraft world, my single player world, pretty much everything that I've just done on my own server, if you will. And I want to give two small disclaimers before I get started. First, I am well aware that my voice sounds super whiny. I know it sounds awful. That's just my voice. That's how it sounds in real life too, and I don't mean to do it intentionally. I know I sound maybe even kind of snobby and snooty a little. It's not intentional. It's just the way my voice comes off. Can't really do much about that. It's my voice. And second, I want to say before I show you everything that I did all of this in creative. I didn't do survival because I just wanted the kind of freedom that came with creative mode. So yeah, it may seem a bit less impressive knowing that I did it in creative mode, but I like to think that it's still pretty impressive considering I had little to no experience doing most of Minecraft. I was kind of just thrown into it and meant to learn how to do everything myself. So with that said, I think that's everything I wanted to cover before I started this. So let's get into the single player mode. And if you'll notice the title, I I'm basically drawing inspiration from a bunch of different YouTubers. I kind of basically what I've done is the YouTubers that I watched that have built things on their servers, if I liked it, I wanted to integrate it into my own server somehow. So I have things that you'll see from OMG Chad, which I've made his house basically my house, and I'm going to start building stuff from Aurelian pretty soon. But I pretty much have all of the Arendelle stuff that I wanted to build built. So let's get into this and I shall show you guys around. This video will also be split into a couple parts because I have a lot of area to cover, so I'm not going to cover it all in one video. So this, while it's actually loading, this is like the Arendelle part, if you will. This is my house, by the way. It's not finished, not nearly finished, but it's looking pretty darn good if I do say so myself. So like I said, this was the Arendelle portion. I made an ice rink over there, which we'll go explore in a bit, but I wanted to stand back and let you guys kind of get a view from this distance. So my whole point, the whole inspiration behind Arendelle was like a ski lodge. I don't know why, I just thought of like a ski lodge, maybe because of, Frozen, whatever, but I don't know, it just seemed to fall naturally with that kind of theme. So with that said, let's get into this. So about the official Arendelle ice rink, where you can skate at your own risk. And let's just skate a little, woohoo. Lighting could be better. I'm still trying to figure out lighting for this, but I really like it. You could do, let me see if I can finagle this right. Whee. There I am. And if you'll notice, my skin is also Anna, because it's not even because I'm obsessed with Frozen. Like, I do like it. I feel like I like it pretty much as everyone else does. But I just like the skin. I found it online, and I just thought it was really, really pretty. So that's why I'm Anna. So this is the ice rink, and you can exit here again, and blah, blah, blah. And now we'll get into the actual ski lodge. So come up these stairs. This is the check-in area, so you'll come and check in. You'll have a bookie here who will, I need to actually put like a book or paper or something there, where you can check in. And then there are a bunch of items and item frames here that I've put, that you can buy. So that's kind of the idea behind that you can kind of get all the necessities here. So once you're done and checked in, rather, you come here. This is the main entrance. This is probably, yeah, it probably is my favorite part of this whole lodge. Oh, before I get in here, I also had the idea to have a kind of, this looks horrid, I'm going to put my head down in shame. Excuse the poor state of this, because this area right here, I thought it would be a cool idea to designate it as this kind of, what's the word? Well, to kind of have a temporary stand here for different things. Like you could see that the last one I had here was for tea, and that was in the winter time, so it tells you how much I need to change this. But I thought it would be cool to have something for maybe even each month, just to kind of be like a little vendor stand, So What could I do? I mean, like in the winter, I do hot chocolate and tea and stuff. But I could do other things in summer. I just haven't thought of any, so I guess that's why I left it. But anyway, back to this the main entrance. So you're going to check in again at the front desk to get your room. But this whole area, just the windows, the color scheme, the pattern. Oh, I also have a community board here, which I have nothing up because I've been lazy. But the carpet is awesome. I love this design. I did come up with this on my own. This wasn't from any other like outside source, like some other things you can see. I took from OMG Chad to build his house, but this was all me. This whole lodge actually was pretty much all me. I love the ceiling too. The ceiling, the way that it's tiered, I don't know what it is about it. It just, yeah, I love it. But then again, I guess I'm kind of biased because I did build it. So anyway, you come down here. This is where you can go to either the lodge on your left or the rooms on the right. We'll just go to the left right now because it's the shorter path. So you have this little lodge area, have 2 enchanting tables surrounded by some books, which I need to reconfigure so that you can actually get some good enchants if you so choose. Got a cool rug as well, which I can't really show you because I can't really go up too high. Sitting area to overlook that area out there, and then this cool little area with a chandelier that I built from glowstone. I really like how it looks. It's pretty much the fanciest part, I would say, of this lodge. I really do like it. Just sitting area again, and these huge, enormous windows that you can look through to kind of overlook the rest of the land. So yeah, this is cool, and then you can also see up into that balcony on the second floor up there, which I will show you guys a bit later once we kind of get through everything else. Again, another set of stairs to go up, and then there's also a downstairs lodge, which I'll show you again later on. On the right, you got a housekeeping closet, which I need to also finish, but it looks up into the one on the floor right above it. Got some chests, some shelves for storage. If you get in here, this is the kitchens, which I think are actually pretty well done considering that, or they look pretty realistic to me. The countertop looks like a countertop. But you got some areas set out here for some cooked meals. You got your ovens here, your little ventilation, whatever the heck those are called. I don't even know what they're called. To kind of pull away any fumes. You've got your fridges back here. You got some sinks back here. Again, windows overlooking this back area, which leads to a garden, which I will show you later on. Cooler, fridge, another area for more food. And then this also goes upstairs to connect the servants' quarters, if you will. But let's actually get into the rooms themselves. So this is the hallway to the rooms. There's 2 rooms per floor. This is the double room. It's room 1A. It's for a nice little couple. I also need to clear leaves from these windows because I think there's only 1 out of the 4 rooms where the view is actually clear, so I gotta fix that. But if you can look, you see little peeks into the garden, kind of. Nice little chest for storing all of your needs, your luggage and whatnot. Just kind of get the view of that room, and then going into the second room. This is a single. Again, pretty much the exact same stuff, just a little bit smaller because it is a single. You got shelving, you got a chest, you got a crafting table. What more could you want? So let's go this way. We'll continue on. Also, this view is awesome. Got a nice view. I should really, my bunnies aren't looking too hot. I had a ton more bunnies. Damn. Anyway, I will go see them later on. You can go up these stairs to go up to the second floor. Again, pretty much the exact same layout as the first floor. This is room 1D. One Direction. Not that I'm a huge directioner, but I always find that funny. Whenever I see something labeled as 1D, I always think One Direction because that's what social media has conditioned me to do. That is social media at work, people. Again, chests, crafting table, shelf, flower and pot, bed, window, the usual necessities. And then the very last room, which I can't remember. Are you a double? You are a double. I do have a second double. I lied. I didn't have just 1 double. Again, chests, crafting table, flower. And this is the room where you pretty much get an almost unobstructed view of the gardens. It is still kind of hard to see through the tree cover, but this view isn't really going to change because it is so high up. So this is the second housekeeping closet on the second floor. Again, shelving, chests, all that jazz. Another little window out here to overlook the gardens. And then this is the upper lounge. Little seating area. This is also the second half of the servants' quarters. It's the laundry area where we get all the laundry done, obviously. Table set out for washed clothes, little kind of shelves for supplies. Um, there are sinks here, washing machines and dryers and stuff. And again, this kind of main area for folding things, and then this to stack washed linens. And then again, you can go back down here to check out the kitchens, just meant to make everything easy to connect, or easily connectable. I can't English today, I'm very sorry. Again, another carpet with a cool design that I also came up with myself. I don't know what it was about these carpets. Whenever I was thinking of a design for them, it just like instantly came to my mind. And my interior designer was just like at work. It was great. One less thing I had to stress about. Again, some seating areas to overlook. From this way, the ice rink and a fire pit, which I will show you guys later, as well as that tower up there. And then this just to show kind of that whole garden area as well. And then these stairs obviously connect to the lower lounge, which we were at a couple minutes ago, or a minute or so ago. And then this connects to the downstairs lounge. And this is a cool little area. You got some seating here. You got a little reading nook that you can recline in a chair and read a book if you so choose. And this floor was done intentionally like a chessboard. And I thought it would be cool to do kind of like a live action chess game on this board, or on this floor, you know. So what you can do, I have chests here so that people can kind of pull up these chairs and the carpet to fully clear out the space to make it a chessboard. And then you got pieces in here. You got some chiseled quartz for the white player, and then the obsidian for whoever's playing black. So that's really cool. Then there are two pathways. These two actually connect. Maybe I shouldn't make them connect. These two connect this way. This one actually goes, I'll go this way because it's quicker. This is a really dinky kind of passageway, which I also have to configure this little piston. I got to figure that out. But it comes out up here, so you have an easy exit to the outside. And then the other path actually goes up to the tower, which I will show you right now. So you come in through this way. You can also come in this way. You follow this cool little path lined with torches, and you'll get out to, if you go all the way straight, you'll get out to the side of this little welcome area. But if you turn here, you will get up to the tower. And this is just like a little desk for a person to man. And then you come up here, you're at the tower. This is probably the best view of the whole place. You can come up here, it's a little rooftop bar. You got some brewing stands for some drinks. Little seating area, which I also have to finish decorating, but this is like the skeleton of it, if you will. And then if you come back down here, you can exit out here onto this patio, which overlooks the other half of the ice rink. And you got yourself a jacuzzi, which I know is called the jacuzzi, but it's fun saying jacuzzi. You got a bar too, which I've also took the liberty of naming a couple drinks. You got some blue Hawaiians, got Mai Tais, you got some martinis, you got some margaritas, you got some cosmopolitans, and then you got some Manhattans. You can also come out here. This is a little balcony. It overlooks this little fire pit. Oh, there are my bunnies. Okay, good. I was like panicking because I only saw a couple, and I'm like, I have way more bunnies than that. Anyway, I digress. You can overlook this fire pit, which just has some seating around it for gatherings and whatnot. And then you can also, you can also come over this way. This is the one area I forgot to show you guys. So basically, if you come this way and go through this gate, you'll find these two trees, and this is meant to be kind of a naturey, little alcove, if you will, with seating and stuff. And then I also have a flower stand here. This is the Arendelle flower stand. You got some flowers here. These are the flowers that we sell, and then you got your chests back here to store the flowers. And then one of the parts, pretty much the only part that's not fully done of this, like the whole lodge itself is basically done. Maybe just some decoration needs to be done on the outside here, like a little, little stairs to make a kind of awning for the windows. But other than that, it's basically done. This is kind of the area I still need to fully finish, but this is the garden. The paths are all done. I just need to kind of add vines, kind of what I've done here, to some more of the trees, and then I also need to add more trees around the perimeter to close it off a bit more, make it seem more like you're just kind of surrounded by this naturey preserve, and not really interacting with the outside world. So we got these paths that kind of go everywhere. You can follow them if you want. You don't have to, obviously. There's no rules saying you have to. You've got this little area that comes up here that you can walk around, and this is pretty much what I was talking about with the trees. I need more tree cover kind of on these outer perimeters on this half. That whole half on that side that we entered in is pretty much set. It's just really the other half, or this half, that I need to work on. You got this here, and then this I also need to finish working on. I wanted to make this kind of a little shrubby. What are you doing, Kat? What are you looking? Oh, I also named my sword Desperate Measures, so that whenever there are desperate times, I can pull out Desperate Measures. It's a very corny joke, I know. And it was also on a Captain Sparkles video. It was a comment on there, so that's why I did it. And don't look at me with your judgy face, Cal. Boom. No, oh, I thought it would be a one-hit kill. That, okay, I'm gonna just, yeah. Anyway, this is meant, oh, I don't want that. We're just gonna, boop-de-boop. Why do I have tulips? Anyway. Okay, this is basically going to be a little set-aside area for an alcove. This is meant to be really closed off. I didn't have any better ideas as to what to close it off with, so I just kind of used leaves for right now, but we'll see. Probably it's going to change. And then I obviously need more tree cover here. This is the side that I really need it on. So this is a whole kind of gardeny area, which I really like. I think it'd be a great place to relax, and I wish I had one at my own house, but I don't. So I'll use this instead. You have these stairs that come up. That's got a little bit of a path that you go down, and then you can also exit out here, and these exit on the side of the lodge itself. So you come back outside to kind of see everything. And that is essentially the lodge. That took actually less time than I thought. Oh, you can also sit out in this little kind of fire pit area. I haven't fully got the design set up, but I pretty much have the base of what I want to do here, so just decorating is really all I have to do. Yeah, but that's essentially my lodge, folks. Oh, this area. Forgot about this. I knew I had one more thing. This is, oh, obviously not done. But I wanted also an outside big fire pit area. The seats are good here, but this kind of looks weird, so I might change this up a bit, but yeah. This is just meant to be that kind of communal sitting area, whatever. I seem to have a lot of those, don't I? And then, oh, I had 3 bunnies. I have Oliver, I have Bitsy. Where's Mimsy? Mimsy's either dead or, Mimsy. I lost a bunny. I had 3 baby bunnies. I wanted to keep them eternally babies, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Well, that's sad. Oh, Bitsy's stuck. She'll be fine. Yeah, I lost Mimsy. Damn. Well. And I'm pretty sure that is my entire lodge. Again, I built this all in creative, so it's not as impressive, but I think for how it looks, it's pretty darn good for me. I did a pretty decent job, I think. And I'll also show you guys, oh, the lag. I'm working on a part over here. I also need to pull up all these lights. I'm working on basically an archery range here. I need to fully figure it out. The targets are set. I like the way the targets look. Maybe I'm going to raise one up a bit more. That middle one up, maybe like 1 block. But you got yourself a bow and an arrow here. Take your stance, and then you shoot. So yeah, and I'm also building paths out to kind of this area here, to this little beach. But that's also a work in progress. That's kind of like the next thing I'm working on. And then also figuring out the final layout of this. So, yeah, I think that is my total lodge in all of its magnificent splendor. Like I said, this part was all done by me. This isn't really taking inspiration from anyone. I just kind of built it because I wanted to. I mean, you could say it's taking inspiration from Arendelle, but I don't think they have a lodge like this in the movie. Just saying. And if you're wondering what the heck this is, which you might have seen when I scurried over to my bunnies, I will show you guys in the next episode.